Woo! How you feeling?
That's a good morning.
It's good morning.
Yeah, it's nice to get up on the early side, 6 a.m.
All right. It's a long-awaited interview with with Emmanuel Dominguez. What up, though?
Started off hot.
What's up, baby? This is my guy, Mike Fly. So, dang, where we at anyway? Juno Beach?
Juno, yeah.
Where we at?
Over
What's
near
this?
the pier.
Palm Beach Gardens, Jupiter?
I
Jupiter,
think
Florida?
It's close to Jupiter. No, it's just Juno.
Juno's the city?
I think it's just Juno, yeah.
Oh.
It's just Juno.
Well, I like it, man. This is a great beach to work out, get things going.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to really just have this conversation, bro, just so you can just continue to shine your light and like tell your story a little bit, but you know, just have a quick conversation. You're my boy. I think I met you like 3 years ago.
About 3.
3 years
Is it
ago?
3?
I think it's going. I think so. I saw a video. It was 2024. And right now it's 2026. So I'm saying 2. I'm thinking it's 2.
2?
Yeah, because our first workout at LA,
Yeah.
I think was like August 1st. Something like that.
That wasn't when we first met, though.
Yeah, it was that week. It was that week where I think you went to LA and we played like, I think I saw you like stretching and I was playing.
We played 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and you were hooping. I was like, who this? Yeah, you guys like, who this?
I don't remember too much. I do remember some clips of, I think I made a pass. You were like denying your guy on the opposite side of the court.
Yeah.
And I was coming off like a screen, like with my left hand coming off the left side.
Yeah.
And you had a shooter, so I think you were like denying him a little bit.
Yeah.
And I still threw it, and the ball like skid your eye.
Yeah.
And then it hit my guy who I was aiming for. He made the shot.
Yeah.
And then he looked at me like, what the hell?
Like, man, because I was denying. I think I remember. I forgot who it was, but
It was like an old head. It was kind of like a semi-old head that could shoot though. He was like really good shooter.
probably that old guy that just be talking the whole game.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it was him. I forgot his name, but yeah.
But no, I realized you were pro and, well, you walked in, I was like, who the heck? I've never seen this guy before doing all proper stretches.
Got to, bro. You absolutely have to.
And then I let like somebody else guard you, and then you were just hitting shots. And I was like, I think I walked up to you, and you were like, I was like, who are you moving like that? I think that's exactly what I said. And I said, you a pro? I said, yeah, I play in Argentina. And then you asked me, do you? And I said, nah, bro, I got a job.
Nah, because you was knocking down shots. He was hitting up. Nah, yeah, it was.
That was funny. But
I was when I first saw you hit like a deep 3, and it looked good. You could tell when somebody shoots.
Yeah.
And the form
the
and
eye
all,
test.
you can tell that they've done something before.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference from like an LA Fitness hooper
Right.
than like someone who's played, college ball or has some sort of IQ, whether it's offense or defense. You can definitely tell. The
Yeah,
difference.
I think what stood out, I think you beat us with a trash team. And I was just mad, bro.
Well, I didn't know anybody.
You didn't know nobody, but you was hitting threes and just like side step, your little pound,
Yeah.
like
pound
side step
side.
3 that you hit. It's freaking crazy, dude. But so that was what, 2 years ago? Where were you at then? Like what was
If that
your
was
career?
2024, you said it was August of 2024.
Yeah, 2024 August. Yep. Yeah.
August
Because I was looking yesterday and it
2024.
said 2024, like August 1st or August 5th or something like that. 8th.
No, it couldn't have been, because I got to France on August 1st, 2024.
So that means it had to be July.
If it was July,
July.
it was July.
Yeah.
100% was July,
'Cause
because
that's
that's
when
when
I
I just
started.
came back from Venezuela.
Yeah, and that's when I started watching you. Venezuela, that was
That year was a big swing for me, because I played LMBP, First Division Mexico, and then I played Copa Mexico, back to back, and then literally I went from Copa, finished in May, the middle of May. We went on a 2-week vacation. Me, Britt, and Mila. We went to Cancun for a week. Then we went to Tulum for a week, and because we didn't want to go back home yet, so during that time we were in Cancun, I received an offer from Venezuela.
So your first
And-
year was Mexico.
No. Oh, my first year, my rookie season?
So, I'm sorry. So 2 years. So by then you're already what? 3-year pro?
Probably at that time that was my 4
years.
maybe 4,
Dang. So you're already doing damage.
maybe even 5. I mean, I started in 2018, so
Yeah.
our rookie season 2018. So we're going Like, this is year 8, bro.
Dang, I was still in college.
This August is gonna be year 8, bro.
That's wild.
Time flies. But yeah, so and then I went like literally it was like back to back to back. It was like Mexico, Venezuela, France. Like I think when I came down here with you when we were hooping at LA Fitness, I was here for like 2 weeks. I left Venezuela, came right to here, and then maybe 2 weeks later went to France. Yeah, it was that year, 2024, 2025 was a big swing.
Yeah.
Up until now, 2026, like those 2 years were
like
a
a
big
career
swing.
changer?
A lot of travel, a lot of games, a lot of practices, a lot of working out. Like it was nonstop. Besides when I got injured after I left, when I left France was March. I took that 4 month.
During that time, were you already established though, like as a pro, right? Like was there difficulties to like find a team?
No,
Or-
I've always had like good agents. Like I haven't had a problem like finding teams. Maybe had a problem like finding exactly like, you know, when it comes to like salary, accommodation, all that kind of stuff. Because I travel with the fam, so like it's different for me than it is to like a solo hooper who can just pack up and leave within like 48 hours.
Right.
Or take kind of whatever deal. Like it doesn't mind take time to think about and to, you know, plan out.
So like, what are some challenges like behind that? So you got a wife, obviously, and a kid.
Yeah.
Mila, who's amazing, 5 years old, but she speaks like she's 7. It sounds like.
Man.
Smart. But so how is it like challenging on that aspect of things, like having a family and not wanting to leave like overseas without them?
I mean, no, it's literally lifestyle now. It's not even like it's literally just what we do. It's not even like I can't do with it. It's just like what we do. This is where we're going this season. We pack up, we leave, we make. I mean, because you gotta understand, but Mila's been traveling since she was 3 months old.
Yeah.
Her first flight was when she was 3 months old.
That's
so like
crazy.
she's been, if you add up all the time we've been overseas since she's been born, she's been outside of the country longer than she's been inside of the country. By a long shot, I think, too. By a long shot.
Because it's like 7-8 months at a time, right?
Like, we're talking about, and if you just do like a quick multiplication, I mean, you can just do like 8 times 4, 32. I mean, that's 32 compared to like maybe a total of like 5-6 months in the States, opposed to like minimum of 32 outside the state. That's a minimum, too.
Yeah.
I haven't really did that stat. I got to do that stat.
She'll tell you too. I was talking to her. She's like, "Yeah, I've been here.
Oh,
I
she'll
take
tell
flights."
you. She knows. She knows.
That's crazy.
She's no stranger to travel at all. But no, she enjoys it. She's very cultured. She even my wife's very cultured.
Yeah.
And I think like the main thing when we're overseas in some places who are, you know, less fortunate, it definitely makes us better people. And makes us, when we come, like, it's so funny. Every time we come back home from somewhere, say like we just came back from Argentina.
Yeah.
We'll like go home. We'll go up to New York. We'll go in our house, and we'll just have all these clothes that we haven't seen or wore in 8-9 months, and we're like, get rid of them. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I think we had like 10 bags we just give to the Salvation Army.
Wow.
Every time we come home, we just get rid of clothes.
Because you're getting new ones overseas, right?
It's not even it's not even new ones. It's just stuff that sits there for years. It's just clothes that people think that you need. I mean, it's nice to have options, but like when you go over, you know, when you travel, okay, for instance, when you're somewhere for a couple months, you pack what you need for those couple months.
Right.
And you really, in those 2 or 3 bags that you have, that's just what you need is the key word. Like, the other things that you don't pack is things that you want.
Right.
So if you can, you know, prioritize those needs and those wants, I mean, I just try to live like a minimalist lifestyle. Like, I just try to have the least amount of things, like still have quality things, but like, I don't need 50 t-shirts.
Yeah.
I don't need them.
So
I do laundry, you know what I'm saying? Like it's simple things for me. Like, I mean, I've given away so many pairs of shoes. After every season I give away, I mean, this season alone, I think I brought down 9 or 10 pairs of shoes. I think I came back with like 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
I just give them away. I give them to the guys. You know, I give them away after games.
But you learned that kind of early. Like, I think your rookie, like the way you even became a pro, you kind of had to sacrifice and kind of like bring little things? Because what, you started where? Like, where was your first, like, you tried out somewhere, didn't
Argentina.
you? Argentina.
Argentina.
But didn't you do, like, the agency thing where it's like, oh, you got to play in front of, like, a team?
I did a tour.
Yeah.
But my tour was different from other tours. I just knew that so many people went to, like, Vegas and all these other tours all around the country. And I'd always see things about, oh, there's so many people here. You got like 200 people going to this camp.
Right.
And maybe like 5 get signed.
Yeah, I see that all the time.
And you're paying what? $300-$400 plus your flight, plus meal, plus hotel. I mean, you're up to at least $1,000 by the time, you know, of course, it's definitely like an investment and it's a risk. I mean, you have to take risks in life. It's non-negotiable. If you want to get to the next level, I'm not even talking about sports. If you just want to get to the next level of your life, you have to take risks. It's just, it's part of the life. But yeah, so like at that time, I mean, if we really want to go into it, I was working 2 jobs, and I was, Division III guys. We don't get many looks. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a lot of emails or a lot of text messages. Oh, are you available? Da da da. So like, I did my dirty work in messaging agents and messaging teams and all that stuff. But like, you don't really hear things back sometimes. So, make a long story short, I was working 2 jobs. I'd literally wake up at 6 a.m., like 5 a.m. every morning. I worked at a plumbing company in Buffalo.
Wow.
From 6 to 2. And then after that, I'd go home, eat lunch, rest a little bit. Then I'd get my midday work in, whether it's lift, shots, back at my college. That's when I get my actual work in. And then later that night, maybe 3-4 days a week, I'd work valet at a yacht club from like 8 to 12. And that just repeated for like 7 days straight.
Wait, so 6 to what?
So Monday through Friday, I worked at a plumbing company from 6 to 2.
Wow.
And then I'd, go home, rest, maybe nap, eat, and then wake up, however you have it. Every day was different, then I'd, get my workout, my lift, whether I lifted, I worked out with the guys, I played 5s. It'd have to be between like that, like 4 to 7 range, so 4 to 6, 4 to 7, midday,
that's
evening.
Like 14-hour days.
And then yeah, like 3 days a week I'd work yacht club, maybe two weekdays, and then like a Saturday.
Wow.
I'd work the yacht club from like 8 to midnight.
Were you planning?
Which is one of my favorite jobs ever.
Yeah,
I was. Oh yeah, that was the grind.
Yeah.
The plumbing company and the valet was just to pay my bills and pay my,
But like
was to
behind
keep money in my pocket.
But in your mind, you're like, I'm trying to go pro. I want to go pro.
Oh, I was grinding for sure. I mean, I got scammed out of college. I paid this one guy like $400 because you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I tell guys nowadays, guys hit me up asking, for help, trying to get them overseas, trying to get them jobs and looks and agents. And they're always like, yeah, I'm talking to this one guy and he's always asking for money. I'm like, bro, like, I wish I had somebody to ask about these kind of things when I was that age. Yeah, I paid some guy in Europe like $400 and it was a scam. Ended up like a month or 2 later, he got blown up on like social media. It was a scam, boom, $400 gone. And at that time, I'm 23 years old, like working, $400, that's a lot of money, bro, to just 100%. Give to somebody. But I was just so like, I was like, man, I want to play pro ball. Like, I didn't work so hard.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to just end and be like, man, I gotta. Not that it's a bad thing at all. Like working like a 9 to 5. I just didn't see myself at all working at a plumbing company for any longer than it served its purpose for.
For sure. So your rookie year, what'd you average? Like, what was your league and what would you average?
So I played in 2nd Division Argentina. I played for Central Espanol, really south, cold Argentina. Very small city, very small team, just to get my foot in the door. Was making close to nothing, but it wasn't my focus at the time. I just wanted to get my foot in the door. Money was not a thing at all in my mind. Taking this tour, I think I had probably maybe $1,500 to my name that I saved up for, knowing that I was going to take this tour.
Yeah. And
I spent like $1,200 of it on the tour. So I went down there with like $300 in my pocket. It was like do or die.
Ooh.
But I knew, like, even my mom, like, I packed up all my stuff, and I told my mom, I was like, I'll see you in like 6 to 7 months. Like, I'm going like down here. I'm gonna get signed. Like, I know it. Yeah. I worked for it. Like, I know it's gonna happen. So I'll see you in June. I told her, because I knew most leagues end in May, June. And
so you took that tour.
Yeah.
A team saw you and automatically signed you, and then you kind of started the season with
them. So the tour started in Argentina. Then we took a long, man, this is when I knew like travel was ridiculous overseas, but we took like a 20-hour bus ride to Chile.
Wow.
We played a tournament in Chile. We won the tournament. So that was technically my first championship. Not signed with the team, but I won a tournament championship in Chile.
Yeah.
And I still got the trophy, a big, big
So you won the
cup.
tournament championship while you were
In Chile with the team from Argentina that was holding the tryout. So they had like their young boys on the team, and it was me and four other Americans. So it was 5 Americans total, and I ended up being the only guy to get signed at the end of that tour.
Wow. Dang, so this is like you just came
lot,
out of 2 chips, but this is your 3rd chips, really?
It's a lot, bro.
Keep talking.
It's a lot.
So you won the chip, and they were like, you know what, I'm gonna sign this dude.
Yeah. So after we won the championship, I remember we were celebrating. Me and a couple of the guys. We went back to this hostel we were staying at.
Oh man.
Wild, man. And
Sleeping on bunk beds?
dude, you don't even know. You have no idea.
Tell it.
No, it was just a hostel, bro. Yeah, definitely. You guessed it. It was bunk beds, no sheets, cold water.
Wow.
It was a tough couple days. It built like these core memories for me, and it made me want more.
Yeah.
And then so the end of the tour, on our way back to Argentina on the bus, one of the assistant coaches comes up to me and says, he's like, and at this time I was speaking no Spanish. Not a lick of Spanish. So I had, one of the translator guys helping me out, and they were basically just like, hey, like, we want to keep you for the remainder of our season when we get back to Argentina. This is what you need, like, da-da-da. I needed all this paperwork. I needed this, like, FBI background check. I needed all this stuff. So, like, I was rushing out, calling people back home, trying to help me get all this stuff done, and ended up working out, and I ended up staying there till, we at that time, the team, I think they were on like a 6 or 7 game losing streak.
Yeah.
And not that it was because of me. I'm just saying in general, like my first game with the team, my official first game, we won.
Yeah.
And then we won like 9 in a row. After we didn't lose at home the whole rest of the season.
Wow.
And we went deep into playoffs.
You're a big part of that.
I think we went into quarterfinals. We won reclassification. Then we went into quarterfinals in Game 5. We lost in Game 5. And it was tough, man. Like, but I was putting up numbers though. Like my first couple games, like my first ever game, I only scored 4 points, 5 points, but like I only played like maybe like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't know the offense. I mean, nervous, super nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
My first bucket was an and one, coast to coast, off the rebound, caught it off the,
You had the fro.
caught the rebound. This was, what did I even have? No, I didn't have a fro.
You didn't have a fro?
No. Now you're talking about back in 2020, like COVID.
Okay.
I grew the fro in COVID. But yeah, so that was, after that, it was kind of just day by day. And it was like, for me, like my big brother, shout out Howard Wilkerson, he took me under his wing. I lived with him. And at that time, he was a 12-year pro. At that time, my my rookie season, he was a 12-year pro.
Right.
So I was living with a 12-year pro.
Wow.
In the same apartment, and he took me under his wing right away, saw something in me, and we still talk to this day. I'm talking about 8 years later. We still talk to this day. Like, that's my brother. I just saw him down in Argentina this season. He traveled to come watch me play at a home game, and then where he lives in Argentina now. He went back to where he lived, and we played like 30 minutes from where he lived. And we went on a road trip like 2 weeks later. He came, and
awesome.
no,
So
he's
like your vet. He kind of taught
he
you the
still
shit.
is my vet, man. Like any questions I have, any doubts I have and stuff like that. He motivates me. So shout out Howard, man. Like super humble, super like the best OG you could ask for, bro.
For sure.
The best unk you could possibly have in your corner, especially living with him.
Yeah.
I've learned so much.
Being a 12-year pro, that says a lot.
Man.
Because a lot of people don't last.
Crazy resume.
Yeah.
Searching, man. Crazy resume.
So what? You're in year 8 now. We're going to year.
I'm going into year 8 this
Yeah.
August. In like a couple weeks, it's gonna be start of year 8, and
You just getting started, baby.
we're just getting started. And that's one of my slogans. You know that. Like every time people ask me, which is one of the most annoying questions. I just want to put that on record. Stop asking me when I'm gonna be when I feel like I'm gonna be done playing.
Yeah.
I do not like when people ask me that. That'd be like me asking, when are you gonna stop working?
Yeah, right.
When are you gonna quit your job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You never
Like,
really know.
You don't know.
don't
I
know.
don't like putting an age on it. You know what I'm saying? I would love to play till I'm 40 years old.
That'd be
Let's
awesome.
say it like that. With the lifestyle, with what's going on, and that's just what I'd like to do.
I don't see why you can't.
I don't see why I can't either.
Especially if you keep investing in your body.
You know, so
So you just coming off 2 chips.
Yeah.
With first one in Ecuador.
I was in Ecuador.
What was the team name?
Fresh off an injury, Jorge Guzman.
Jorge Guzman, and then changed teams.
And
after
then
that, after the
went back
season.
to Argentina, which I didn't really plan on doing, but
Yeah.
my agent told me it was a good situation for me and the family, and literally everything he told me that was gonna happen happened.
Yeah.
My agent. So shout out him too. He always looks for good situations for me, and
You put up numbers too. Like numbers,
put up
bro.
numbers.
How many points in the season?
total,
Yeah.
I led the league in total points scored.
God.
7-13, 7-15.
You scored more points in the season than I did my whole college career. I scored like 600 something my college career. And you out here scoring 700, bro. That's impressive, bro. Respect.
Put up
to that.
numbers. We had a tough first half of the season, and then we kind of just we all got together. And the second half of the season, it's crazy when you look back, man. Like from after Christmas break until the championship, we lost 5 games
Wow.
since January
I did
to
see
June.
that. 31-13.
31-13 was the whole season, but we were 16-3. We were 16-3 from January to May. No.
It
From
was when you
January
came
to the
back.
end of regular season, which was March 20th. And then playoffs, we went 14-2.
See, I remember we were here.
3-6-9.
We-
Yeah.
We were running, and
Yeah.
then you were talking about how, man, the team, like, we're struggling right now.
Yeah, we
gotta
were
figure
struggling.
it out. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs.
It was not, a lot of people just see like wins and highlights and stuff. We were struggling. Practice was a struggle. Day-to-days was a struggle for some people. Work ethic was a struggle for some people when we started losing games. Yeah, we lost. I remember we lost a game. We lost a game at home, and like our president, like the next, like okay, so normally overseas games like they end like late. Like we finished like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
By the time you ice bath, shower, you're coming out the locker room around midnight. He tells us, sends us a message, come to the locker room tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Mm.
And we were like, oh
Been there, done
man, man. So literally we woke up, barely got any sleep, not even recovered. And by the time you recover and eat, after game days, you're pretty much going to bed around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then of course the adrenaline kicks in. Most days after game days, I'm not sleeping until like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It's tough for me to
'Cause
go
your
to sleep
mind is
after.
still going,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
still
still
in that
going.
game
I'm still
mode.
in it. So 3,
Yeah.
4 a.m. is normal time for me to go to sleep after game days.
Wow.
And then to wake up the next morning for him to just yell at us in the locker room about how we shouldn't have lost and that we need to play harder. That kind of kicked us into gear, I'd say, to prepare us for the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then we went 14-2 in playoffs. We lost 2 games.
Yeah.
Uh,
There was a momentum shift. It was like you guys just started clicking.
Yep.
'Cause I was watching, and it's like there was some struggle early in the
Yep.
season, but then it seemed like after that break.
Yeah,
you
we
guys kinda
clicked. We had a
figured it
lot of
out.
injuries, so our bench were heads up the whole season. I was always on the young guys, motivating them and telling them like, "Hey, man, like your time is coming." A couple of them may hang their heads because they wouldn't play the whole game, and they just don't understand. Like when you're 19, 20 years old, like you got to relax, man. Like
Yeah.
your time is coming. Like learn from the older guys. Like ask questions. I feel like nowadays a lot of the young hoopers that we were talking about the other day, like they don't want to ask questions. They're scared to ask questions. They're scared to be shot down. They're scared to hear the word no. Like
Yeah.
ask questions, man. Like be annoying. Like be lock in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I think basketball in
curious.
general, bro, like communication is so underrated. Like on the court, off the court,
Very
talking
underrated.
to your coaches, like that makes a huge difference.
very underrated.
And like that can change you as a player too, and make coaches look at you differently, and maybe even get you more playing time.
100%. I mean, even my coach this season, like he told me, like, hey, you're a different American, man. Like most Americans don't say how they feel, and they don't have those one-on-one conversations. Like me and my coach, Manu, we had like we'd have like a couple like face-to-face like conversations. None of that text message stuff. Just sit down, man to man. Let's talk it through. And he was shocked that I would do that very often too. I'd pull him to the side, and we were in a hotel one time. We talked for like 2 hours straight. It was a game. We lost a game, and I was frustrated. He was frustrated, and we came together and he asked me what I think about things and I asked him what he thinks about things and we just we made changes. We both of us made changes. Mine as leadership change, and motivating better and getting guys, more prepared and locked in more. And he made some decisions that he had to make, and it was when you do it for the team, no one can be wrong.
Right.
So yeah, it's good conversations.
Yeah.
Good conversations.
Hey, if you don't take away anything from this, take away communicate.
Communicate. You have to communicate.
Whatever's on your heart, communicate.
You have to communicate, especially when you're playing overseas. Like, I know the language barrier in some countries, whether it's, whether you're speaking French, Spanish, Russian, right. Chinese. I would say, like, still communicate, because they want to, and I say they as the locals in other countries, they want to communicate with you just as much as you want to communicate with them.
Right.
Believe it or not, like, they might not act like it, but they want to talk.
Yeah.
And
maybe
once
they're
you
waiting
talk,
for you, yeah.
Once you talk, you're in, man. Like, they'll respect you a lot more. You'll get a lot more, more positive energy, feedback.
Yeah.
But no, for sure, communication is so important, man. In life in general.
Yeah, facts, 100%. So now we're in the off season, technically, I guess, in a way.
Yep.
You have short off seasons, though.
Well, we decided this year to come home. Well, come back to the States, and really, I had to get my strength back. I had to get stronger. I had to get recovered, because I did a full 12 months this year. I went June to June this year, 3 different countries. We went DR, Ecuador, Argentina, and was probably in the States for like 3 weeks total out of this whole year.
I want to touch on, even though DR was a short stint, bro, when I was watching, I felt just the energy, like, even though, how many games you played? 3?
Only played 3 games, DR. Yeah, I got called for playoffs.
But I don't know why I was so nervous during that time. Like, just like the whole crowd and just like the environment was like, oh my God. And I think it was like your first game back from injury.
Bro.
And they were in playoff mode.
Bro, like, you said it, bro. Like, and when I got the call, I didn't want to be like, hey, I'm just coming off an injury. No, because like, you have to lock in. So like, I'm telling you, I literally, I took 4 months off pretty much. Came down here with you. We trained in May for a couple weeks. But it wasn't no 5-on-5. We didn't play 5-on-5s once. Like,
just me and
so
you.
my first 5-on-5s under a whistle from when I got injured in March when I left France all the way till June was the first time I played 5-on-5s under a whistle, bro. And it was a game. It wasn't practice. It was not. It was a game, bro. In that kind of environment.
Like, when I saw guys just hanging off the bleachers, like everybody just packed filled.
Yeah.
And like, I think the first game, like, you were hitting and missing. I think you were just trying to get the flow of it. But bro, I just felt the energy. And then the next game, you had, 28, I think?
No. I think the first game I had 16, maybe 14. The second game, but it was like a nasty 14. It was like I was just putting the ball on the rim however I could. Yeah. It wasn't smooth at all. Like, you can tell but they didn't know. Like, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell the coach, the agent, nobody that I had an injury. I didn't want that to be like a reason I didn't get the contract. And it was like a little preseason for me to get ready for, when I went to Ecuador. It was funny. It was like a little 3-game preseason. I was there for 2 weeks. But no, and then I think the second game I had like 18, and the third game I had 22. Okay. We lost at the buzzer. Well, right before the buzzer. And I got fouled. Or no, it was a goaltend. They didn't call it. It was like I had the game-winning layup, and they goaltended, and
they didn't call it.
Whatever, man. But, it was fun, and it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, but it's been a crazy 12 months, 2 chips. So now you're looking to. You don't have to tell anybody where you're going, but.
No, I'm looking to change it up. Just know I'm looking to change it up. I'm looking to I'm looking for better at the moment.
You deserve better.
Yeah, I'm looking for I'm trying to find a way to word this. I'm looking for just a little better quality. That's all.
Yeah.
A little better quality, but overseas, everything's a balance, bro.
Right.
Money, living situation, accommodation, all that stuff is the league you play in. It's all about a balance. Like, you're not gonna go play in the best league for the best money, with the best living situation, with the best accommodation. It's not happening. Like, you got to be able to find those balances and those kind of standards that you set, and then you negotiate from there. So we're just waiting. I've heard a couple things, but nothing I'm sold on yet. So I'm just being patient and, of course, staying in shape and always ready for that call,
Would
bro.
you say that's like the biggest challenge for overseas pros of like that waiting period and like staying healthy
It's tough.
or strong-minded?
It's tough.
Yeah.
I say every morning, you know, when you wake up and you're in that waiting period, every morning you wake up and you check your phone for a message from your agent.
Yeah.
And it's tough, man. And I understand why a lot of guys don't last more than a season. I mean, I've known plenty of guys that go overseas for 2-3 months, and then summer hits, they don't hear something for 2-3 months, and
Right.
then they're finished. They don't,
Yeah.
you know. But it's definitely a big patience thing. Gotta have patience, and you gotta have trust, and you gotta have faith in God, of course, that He's
Sure.
gonna come through and bless you. You know.
Yeah.
So that's my main thing right now. Of course, it's tough. I mean, it might sound like it's easy to just wait, but like when you're in it and you're doing all, you're working out. I mean, I work out. I mean, my lifts alone, I'm 5 days a week straight through, and then
Facts.
I just don't stop. I'm pretty much 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Not lifting weights, but just 7 days a week of something.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 a days, 3 days a week of
But that
something.
stuff adds up. That builds longevity right there.
You got to,
Making sure.
you know.
Because I feel like a lot of, and I could be wrong, but a lot of pros that go overseas come back and they probably don't do much, or they're not really like
You'd be
focused
surprised,
on, like,
man.
making their body better.
You'd be surprised, man. I see a
Yeah.
lot of guys that come back and don't do anything for a whole summer. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I could never do that,
And
man.
it shows.
I could never do that.
And then they're like maybe one injury away from like their career,
Yeah,
like
for
stalling.
sure, 100%, man. You know, you got to stay moving. You know, you have to stay active, especially once you hit that 30 plus. Your years are limited at that time. You know, it's undeniable that you have limited years after you turn 30 years old. You know, like I'm 31 now, and I don't feel like I'm limited, but I do feel like I want to get to where I want to get to and build there. You
Right.
know, instead of doing all this hopping.
Right.
So I'm looking, and that's what I say. I'm looking for better. It's not necessarily when it comes down to like, you know, better overall. Just better quality of things,
Yeah.
and having less frustration about not hearing news every single day I wake
For sure.
up. Like it's, you know, it's nice to hear news, and you kind of just got to trust that your agent and, you know, whoever you're working with, the team, that they're working, that they're
Right.
doing their part, because I'm doing mine. You know,
Yeah.
every day.
You mentioned, and we're almost done, but you mentioned God. I wanted to bring this up. God has worked a lot in my life as far as like basketball and like creating opportunities that from basketball, whether it be a job or just building relationships, or, you know, me and you building a friendship, something
Yeah.
like that. And it doesn't have to be anything specific, but have you like seen where like obviously God is working in your life? You went from working from a plumbing company to now being an 8-year pro, and like that's very rare that happens. So I guess, can you attest to like how God? Oh, there's a helicopter. Is that LeBron? No,
Is he on his way?
right. He's on his way to Philly. No, I'm playing. Just attest to how like kind of God has like put His hand in your life, because I'm sure it's been a struggle, bro. Like you mentioned, like sometimes you don't know what's coming. You wake up every day, kind of like, yo, what's next? And you have a wife and kids, so like basketball, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy to make money. Like you really got to be a player, and you've made your money, but you know, how has God worked in your life in a way?
I would say, so for me, like I've always had a problem keeping jobs, bro. Like I've never had a job for like more than, I'm talking about like not basketball.
Like a real job.
Like before, yeah, when I was like 16 years old all the way till like when I was in college, like I could just not, I was just never investing, and I've had so many different jobs, like so many different fields I've worked in.
Yeah.
I just couldn't lock in. It just wasn't, some things just aren't for you, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. So
Yeah.
I think, you know, God blessed me with like this opportunity to go to a lower division in college and show kids that you can make it.
Right.
Show kids that, you know, changing things isn't a bad thing, you know, getting around different kinds of people. If things aren't working out, change it. Like you literally are in control of your life. Like
Right.
if you don't like something, don't just sit there and complain about it. Like change it. But you have to have that faith in the back of your head to be like, and to have that calm mindset of like, it's gonna happen. Like if I do this work, this is gonna happen. Like And it might not happen on your time, but that's the reason why you have to have that. You have to have that faith. You have to have that understanding that it's not about your time. Because if things were to happen if everything were to happen on my time, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I wouldn't be doing. If everything was like, oh, I want to go here this season, I want to go da. It wouldn't be organic. Right. It wouldn't be how it's supposed to be. So. No, man, it's
having that faith.
Like you said, financials are a big thing too. I mean, but it's not the biggest. Mm-hmm. It's not like, and I say that, I'm super blessed with the situation I'm in, and I've also worked really hard for it. It's not like I've had things given to me. I've worked extremely hard, and I say that because I enjoy working hard and being able to enjoy the fruits of my labor and seeing what I get from my hard work. And but no, man, tremendous amount of love, for what he's done for me and what he's going to do for me and what he does for me.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing I notice is obviously you have to have faith in God and trust the process, but also you got to put in your work too.
You have to.
And you can't just be like, hey, God, I want this, and then just
you have to
and just staying still. You have to do your part of seeking, building knowledge, taking care of your body, whatever it may be. And I think God is kind of blessing you in that aspect because he sees that you're not really skipping steps.
Yeah.
And you're really honing in on him and your family, and that's what he wants. And then the rest he's gonna take care of. So.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, I think the biggest thing, a big takeaway from it is that when people pray for things, you might not get exactly what you prayed for, but he 100% will give you those resources to get what you want.
Yeah.
He's not just gonna give you everything you ask for. It's not how it works. But it's I don't know, I'm trying to think of a metaphor to explain it, but for people who get it, they get it. You know what I'm saying? You might not get this what you prayed for, but he'll give you this, this, and this to build and work towards that what you prayed for. So
and he's also not going to give you more than you can't handle.
Oh no.
So you might want, let's just say money wise, $1 million.
Yeah.
But he know you're not going to be able to handle $1 million, so he might set you off with 10,000, 100,000, and he knows you're going to be good with that. So
100,000. Yep.
That's kind of how I look at it too. Bro, I'm proud of you, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
Bro, you got a lot of years left in you. So
we got a lot of years left, man.
3 chips under you, technically 3 chips.
We just getting started.
You could say 2, but it's technically 3.
I mean, we could say 4 if you want to count that TBL Eastern Championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we lost in the national championship, but
yeah.
No, yeah. And it's nice to focus on that stuff, but it's for me, I focus a lot more on the process of it and knowing that it is gonna come to an end and enjoying the moments.
Right.
When I won and got all the wins with the team, I enjoyed those moments, and then now those moments are gone, but now it's time for me to rebuild those similar moments with another team and another organization and not get so. I feel like a lot of people do, especially in the hoop world, they do get stuck on these accomplishments and they don't want anything more after that. They don't want to go up more. They kind of just want, oh, I did this, I'm good now. I can kind of just maintain. Me personally, it's not my mindset. It's not how
it shouldn't be.
That's not how I live. That's not how I work. So, I'm happy for it. I'm happy for the team. I'm happy for the people who contributed to it. But and I'm happy for it's tough because my wife always tell me celebrate your individual success too. Because I'm really not I'm not a selfish player. I'm not an individual teammate. So she'll celebrate my personal success and my personal wins, my individual wins for me. So I have to get maybe better at celebrating those, whether how big or small they are, to celebrate them.
You're still kind of in that mode of you're in it, you're
I'm in
being
it, bro.
A pro. So it's you can't look back oh, I just won. You should take some time to, but
I'll look back when it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll look back when it's over. But,
oh man, but
a lot of people support me, and I pay attention to the people who have that consistent support, and it means a lot. So, and they know who they are.
Yeah, man.
And then, of course, don't worry about the people who don't support you, because most of the time you're not going to get that support from familiar faces.
For sure.
I saw this quote, if you're waiting on your support and your all the all the stuff to help you out and all that, you're not going to see it from familiar faces. Yeah. You're going to see it from the people who've probably never seen you before and want you to win, and it's sad. But it's reality.
It's just the harsh reality.
So, and sometimes you got to change your environment for that, Yeah. I said something the other day, a lot of young guys they want to go overseas or they want to go to college and play, but it's dude, See a lot of guys just sitting on the game all day, man. You're
Okay.
just sitting on the game. Like, it's not a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, you want something, but what are you doing to get it? Like, you
gotta
can't just be
sacrifice,
sitting on the couch all day and going out on the weekends and staying out all different kinds of type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then want this stuff. You got to change. You got to change the situation. You got to change your environment. Sometimes you got to change your friend group, man.
Yeah.
That is one thing I tell people, that can hold you down.
Yeah.
That can keep you in place for a long time until
Yeah.
you finally snap them fingers and be like, wow.
Yeah. And one thing you gotta do is say no a lot.
Oh,
You
man.
gotta say no, cause
One thing me and the wife tell me, like, hey, no is a complete sentence.
literally,
It is a complete sentence, and it is a boundary.
for sure, because
So-
people are gonna want to hang out. Especially, you are who you are. You're a basketball player. Like people are gonna want to hang out with you.
Of course,
do
bro.
certain things, but you gotta think like,
Of course.
you know, you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to do something better for yourself. So
Yeah.
you can't be out here hanging out playing 2K all the time or doing whatever it is. But no, I'm proud of you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you,
I'm here
brother.
for you, dog.
You already know, bro.
Yes, sir.
We be getting
Yes,
the
sir.
craziest working, bro.
Yeah,
Just wait
bro.
till I move down here, bro.
Oh, it's coming.
It's only
coming.
gonna get more and more, you know?
Yeah,
We'll get some player development going.
I'm here.
'Cause they don't know, bro. You're the best player development
Man.
coach in South Florida, so
Nah, I ain't gonna say all that.
they don't know. You could be though. And you will be.
If I took it serious, we could have a conversation. But
You will be.
it's a hobby. At the end of the day, I'm here for you. I coach, but
Yeah, but your stuff, bro, is good. Like, when we just get this working for the 2 weeks that I come whenever I'm here, like, I'm ready.
yeah,
I'm ready to go, bro.
I take it serious with
Like
you,
game
bro.
shit, you have to, bro.
Yeah. Well,
You
with
have to.
basketball in general, like if I'm doing basketball, it's serious. Where it's
Yeah.
like it's details.
And those kids you're working with, I really hope they open their eyes and they really like see like what's in front of them, you know.
Yeah,
And they will.
it's
And,
tough.
and
sometimes.
it'll come when it comes for them. You know what I'm saying? It might
sure.
not be like we were talking about. It might not be on your time, but
right.
it'll be on their time. It'll be on his time.
Yeah.
Um,
I think for me,
but
it's
it'll get there.
I think for me, it's like I've been through it. Like I've been at the end of the bench. I've been the starter. I've been the sixth man,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of understand what it takes to like get to everywhere. I know how it feels to get your spot took
Yep.
or take somebody's spot. So,
Yep.
Like sometimes I want it so bad for them that it might be like I want it more for them than them. But at the end of the day, some of these kids are kids. You know, we all have
kids.
experience. So
The kids, man.
everybody has to learn their own way.
I say you couldn't tell me nothing when I was 17, bro.
Yeah. I was different. I was very coachable, bro. Like,
Oh, I
very
was coachable, but I also was like, man, you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
I was definitely.
was like that with my
I've
mom.
always been coachable. Like every coach you if you ask about me, every single coach I've ever played for, I've always been coachable. Try to keep that big head off, you know.
But when you're 16, 17, it's like
Yeah,
hard to listen.
that
sometimes.
age, bro,
Yeah.
it's super hard to listen because you're so worried about other people's opinions and how you're viewed. Even just like we're talking about, you're just walking into a gym, your whole
Yeah.
your whole walk switches
Right.
up, your whole voice switches up. The
Oh,
12-year-old
from
from yesterday,
yesterday, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
12. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, just say you're 12 years old, bro. It's all right.
Or that 2v2 we were watching the other day.
Yeah.
Dude, he was,
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
stressing a little bit.
man.
He showed up at the end, but
The
he was
whole
stressing.
exactly, bro. So no,
Yeah,
it's a
man.
blessing though, bro, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure. And I appreciate you, and you
Yeah,
know
man.
that though.
of course, bro.
You know what's up.
I'm glad we had this combo though. It's getting hot though. My back is burning.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
gonna
gotta
lie.
get in the ocean.
Yeah, let's go.
I gotta go swim. Oh,
Let's go. Ah, my neck and my back.
my neck and my back. Woo! Oh wow, that had been like a lifeguard academy over there.
They about to get it. Look.
All right, bro. I'm telling you, if they swim out there, I'm swimming out there.
You gonna swim with them?
I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm gonna swim with them. Oh, 8:40.
Oh, 8:40?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.